Brooke, I'm sorry, but I can't let you do this.
No, Storm, it's settled. I called Stephanie. I told her I'm on my way.
Well, then call her back. Tell her that, I don't care what you tell her, but for you to go to her and beg for mercy on my behalf.
Stop. Storm, we've been through this. Stephanie owes me. Now, all I have to do is convince her to go to the police and tell them she's sure that our father didn't shoot her without telling her who did.
She's gonna have a million questions.
When has Stephanie ever done our family any favors?
Exactly, which is why I need to go to the police right away. That way, Dad can be out of jail by the end of the day.
And then you'll be in jail. And Dad doesn't want that any more than I do.
Well, I can't let him take the fall for me, and I can't let you go to Stephanie's. Look, Brooke, I may have snapped that night, but it's time for me to do the right thing now. I need to take responsibility for this.
So how's the patient?
She is healing quite nicely, though I still want you to take it easy.
All right. No more long-distance marathons?
Please, I didn't run those when I was 25 and in great shape.
Hell of a game of tennis, too. Still does.
Thank you.
But please, we're not doing that for at least a month and a half or two. You're no longer in any pain.
Oh, speaking of which...
No, I don't want to take any more pain pills. They make me too dopey. And don't say anything. If I have any discomfort, I'll take some aspirin. That's all right, isn't it?
It's fine.
Okay, you want to talk some sense into her, please?
Rich, everybody has a different pain level. If she doesn't want to take these heavy medications anymore, I'm not going to disagree.
Bridget, she just took a bullet very close to her
And
heart.
the muscles around the heart are still very sore. And if she feels uncomfortable,
I'll take some aspirin.
perfect.
Or I'll throw some darts at a photograph of Stephen. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I always forget he's your grandfather. Look, it's just, he keeps claiming that he's being framed, and the more he does that, the angrier I get. And everybody, especially your mother, is just going to have to accept the fact that nothing and no one is going to save your grandfather now.
You're not an evil person, Storm. You just made a mistake.
Yeah, a terrible one.
That's right. You need help, not jail time. We need to do everything we possibly can to keep you out of jail, even if it means...
Groveling before Dame Stephanie.
This happened because Storm felt abandoned by our father. And the pain festered and grew until one day it snapped. Now we can deal with that as a family in therapy.
Yeah, if only it were that simple.
Look, I don't blame you for being angry with me, Donna.
Just give her some time. But, Brooke, I gotta tell you, I think it's a mistake to put our future in Stephanie's hands.
Well, it would be a mistake if Stephanie were the same Stephanie that sicked Andy Johnson on me. But then when I saw her at Christmas and she was saying how much she wanted to make it up to me...
It wasn't because she was suddenly penitent. It was because she lost her husband and her precious little firstborn.
Yes, and that's what has opened up her eyes. And now that she and Ridge are working through these things...
So he's forgiven her, like usual.
No, not like usual. Stephanie realizes that this time if she hurts me one more time, Ridge is going to be out of her life for good. And she doesn't want to risk that.
Still, when she said she'd do anything to make amends, she couldn't have imagined anything like this.
I know, but I have to try. I can't let Dad stay in jail, and I certainly can't let you go to jail.
Brooke, come on.
Look, if it's one thing to ask Her Highness to pardon Dad, but if she found out that Storm pulled the trigger and you kept it from her,
She would be out for blood, yours.
and the rest of our families.
You know what? We're just better off if I confess. That way she can take her wrath out on me, and she'll spare the rest of you.
No. You've been doing this in your entire life, Stormy. You've been protecting us and sacrificing yourself. You can't do that anymore. Now it's my turn. It's our turn. We owe you. Yes, we do. We owe you. We're your sisters and we love you. And that's what's going to get us through this. Our love for you, for each other.
I understand. All right, okay, I'm on my way. Well, duty calls.
Yeah, I need to take off too. And you don't overdo it. You're recuperating from a gunshot wound as well as Dad's infamous eggnog.
Everyone had such a wonderful time. Thank you for hosting that.
Thank you for coming. It did me more good than any medicine.
Even if we did have to go behind your back to make it happen.
Well, I just thought, hell, I don't know what I thought. I was wrong. You know, having everyone here was just wonderful. And having your mother come, bringing the children, it was hard for her, I know that. But she did what's best for the family.
Something you both have in common.
She called a little while ago and said she wanted to come over and talk to me. You know, I'm hoping it's the beginning of a reconciliation. Well, look, whatever it is that she wants to talk about, it's fine with me. Just hope it isn't about her father.
Stormy, I can't just stand by and do nothing. There's only one person who can help us now. Stephanie seemed so sincere at Christmas. I only hope that she meant it.
Thanks for coming. I know it was hard for you to bring Ridge and the children over. But I appreciate it. I owe you a debt. And if there's ever anything that I can do to help you, I will. I give you my word.
I appreciate that. If you truly want my forgiveness, Stephanie, then you will do this for me. You will set my father free.
I should go. No, come on, not like this.
He framed our father. You just expect me to... Oh, wait, it's different with you. You would be just as happy to see Dad rot in jail if it meant Storm didn't have to.
That's not true.
Fine. Whatever. But while you guys were hatching this little scheme, did you for 1 second think about anybody else? Brooke and Ridge or Eric and me? No, of course not. All you did was think about how much you hate Dad.
Donna, for once, stop thinking about yourself. Think about Storm. Think about how it was for him growing up. He suffered the most. Only he didn't want us to know about it. He wanted everything to be okay for us. Just like Brooke wants everything to be okay now. And it will be. If she can get through to Stephanie.
Well, you just missed Ridge and Bridget. I'm surprised you didn't see them in the driveway.
Oh, let me guess. My daughter, the busy doctor, got paid.
Yeah, she did. As a matter of fact, she was so sweet. She came all the way over from the hospital to check my vital signs.
Oh.
Can I get you anything? Ridge actually made the tea.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine. And I'm glad you are, too.
You really mean that?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm sure there are times, certainly, that you felt differently.
I can honestly say I never wished you dead.
Look, I want to thank you for Christmas Day. I know it was very difficult for you to come over here. I know you did it for Ridge and the children, but it meant a lot to me, too. As the phone call earlier meant. You remember what I said Christmas Day? I told you I would do anything I can to make up, for everything that's happened. I'm really sorry. You know that.
Well, that's why I'm here. There is something.
Oh, well, okay. Ask, and I'll do it.
It's okay. Donna has every right to feel the way she does.
Storm, I was a little girl when Dad left. But I remember how it was for you. I remember how hard you worked to make ends meet. And so you'd take a second job so I could get, I don't know, braces, or so you could get a dress for the 8th grade dance. I mean, do you remember that, Donna? Mom had so many bills to pay, and Storm got the second job so that he could surprise you with that pink chiffon dress that you wanted so badly.
Yeah, you even bought me matching ribbons, huh?
She looks so beautiful. Like a princess.
Yeah, I cried when I opened it. Saw what you did.
That was your first big school dance. No way you weren't going to be there.
That's how it always was. You working so hard to make sure that we had the same as everyone else. Even if it meant you went without. And you did go without. So much, I know. And you acted like it didn't matter. The same way you acted like it didn't matter when somebody asked us about Dad. It didn't matter that he walked out on us because you were going to make sure that we were okay. And you did. Even though your stomach was tied in knots. Even though you carried this pain around with you every minute of the day. And we never saw it. Why? Why did we never see how much pain you were in?
You want to talk about your family, Donna. You're worried that Donna and I are going to have a big battle over Eric, aren't you? That's what you're concerned about.
Actually, that does worry me. But what I'm here to ask you doesn't involve my sister. Not in that way, anyway. Although it does have to do with family and forgiveness. I've been thinking a lot about that lately. And it's very powerful to be able to forgive somebody. You can change lives forever.
Well, that's what I'm hoping will happen with us. You know, that you'll find a way to forgive me. And I'm prepared to do anything I can, honestly, to make that happen.
Even if it means doing something you could never imagine yourself doing?
Exactly what are we talking about?
I want you to show leniency concerning my father.
Leniency?
Stephanie, he really shouldn't be behind bars. If you could just talk to the police and get the case dismissed.
What?
I know this isn't something that you were expecting, but
Brooke, you can't be serious.
I thought you wanted to make amends.
Oh, I do. But I mean, what you're asking me to do, it isn't going to make any difference. I mean, the police, you know, they've got the evidence. They're convinced that they have their man. I mean, it's just...
Just go to them and tell them that you're starting to remember things. You're having flashes.
You want me to commit perjury?
Stephanie, you're the only eyewitness. Just tell them it wasn't my father.
But the police aren't going to believe that, not for a second.
Well, at least give it a try. Okay, maybe they won't believe it. But this case will go to trial, and when it does, you're going to be a witness, and you're going to put doubts in those jurors' minds.
He tried to kill me. Brooke, the law says he has to pay.
Yes, I agree. He should pay if he was really the man that tried to kill you. But he did not pull that trigger, Stephanie. Look, I know you don't believe me, and you probably never will. But I'm just asking you to take my word for it, because it's true.
Don't you dare blame yourself, either of you. I'm the one who screwed up. I'm the one who let my anger towards Dad get the best of me. I could have gotten help at any point, but I didn't. Instead, I kept pushing my anger deeper and deeper inside of me, telling myself that as long as Dad stayed away, everything would be all right. But then, of course, he showed up. And it all came crashing back like some dark, suffocating wave. Kept pulling me further and further under. And I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Katie. I know that doesn't fix anything. And I know it doesn't make anything easier for you and Eric.
God, you just stop. You stop.
Katie's right. You're going through hell, and I should be thinking about you and not myself. God, I love you, Stormy. I love you. And you're still the same brother who who bought me that dress and taught me to slow dance and do trig. You're the brother who held this family together. And I'm the one who's sorry, Storm. I'm sorry that I didn't realize this earlier. I'm sorry I wasn't a better sister. I just wish you had better aim.
Oh, stop.
Your father asked you to do this for him, didn't he? Look, I know. I understand you have a very complicated relationship with him. But at this point in your life, why would you believe one word that comes out of that man's mouth? He's lied to you your whole life.
He's not lying about this.
The evidence says he is.
Sometimes things aren't as they seem.
And sometimes they are. Look, what has he done? He's made himself the big man in his own mind because he's gotten even with me? I mean, this is what your father does. He always does the wrong thing for the wrong reason. That's why he's been such a disappointment to you and your sisters and your brother.
Stephanie, please.
I'm not saying these things to hurt you. Honestly, I'm not. But the idea that he would ask you to come to me and ask me to concoct some story like this, it's unconscionable.
No. You don't understand.
No, I do understand, because I understand you. You have spent your entire adult life searching for a man who will not disappoint you the way your father has. And in spite of that, you're still here asking me to do this. It just doesn't make sense.
I'll say it again. My father didn't shoot you. Now, I know the evidence says otherwise, but Stephanie, you've really got to trust me on this. Have faith in me to do what's best for everybody.
But you're telling me that what would be best for everybody would be for me to commit perjury in the witness stand. My God.
Look, Stephanie, I wouldn't be doing it this way if I had a choice, but my father is being falsely accused here. Yes, he caused damage to our family, and some of us are hurt more than others. But now that he's home, we can finally come together and start to heal. And that is what I want more than anything. But we can't do that if our dad's in prison for something he didn't do. You gave me your word. You said you wanted to help. Now, if my forgiveness means so much to you, if it's what you really want, then you need to do what you have the power to do and set my dad free. Stephanie, please. For me, set my father free.